Okay, so the recording is started. We'll go ahead and do a bit of Q&A. We'll also take a trade or two. I know we'll first start with the ADX. I know some people want to know how I'm merging using the ADX with the Agimat. They're very good. That's a very good indicator. The ADX, in my personal opinion, is actually the greatest indicator on the MT4 platform because the D plus line and the D negative line, whichever one is on top, typically is the one that's going to be in control. That's your buyers or your sellers. And so some people wanted to know what were my settings for the ADX. So we'll go and start there first. So my plus DI, okay, well, let me just go from the top. So to add the ADX, you come here, and it's the average directional movement. Is short-term ADX, but it's actually called the average directional movement, okay? So you would add it, and my colors, this is normally green. I turn mine blue for the buyers, red for the sellers, okay? My parameters are 5 for the period. My style is none. And I have levels 20. So again, the parameters is 5. My style is none. It applies to clothes. That should already be checked though. Okay, and then the colors, I use the positive for buyers is blue. Yours might be green. And I use the red for the sellers, which is the negative DI. The level that I use is 20 on the ADX, okay? And the style is silver and it's visual in all time frames. And the way the ADX is used, let me take that off. Which one is, let me see, we'll take this one off. Delete. Cool. So if you notice with the ADX, right? So you see how the red right here was crossing up and the blue was crossing down. Let me get my little pen here. So the red was crossing up and the blue was crossing down, and that happened right at this right here is 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the NCAD. This is the New Zealand CAD. At 2 in the morning, you could have been preparing to hit a sale, and your ADX could have confirmed it, and you could have hit sell right here. Now notice there's no red confirmation box that says sell, okay? But the way we use the ADX, we use it differently, okay? We use it differently. I'm sorry, the way we use the Agimat, we use it differently. We already see that this particular price, this 8,600, is a key level of interest. Why is it a key level of interest? Because the last time the price was at 8,600, it fell down. Now you got this sell confirmation that happened back here on January 29th. See the sell confirmation that happened? That sell confirmation happened right about here, right? But we see that the true fall away happened when the price got to this 8,600 and the price just falls. Here we are yesterday doing the Asian session, right? This green box is the Asian session. This right here is 5 o'clock. And this right here is 3 o'clock in the morning when the London session starts. So about 2 in the morning, we would have been prepared to sell. And if you sold right there, you would have gained 25 pips. Now notice there's no red confirmation box to tell you to sell. Why are we going to sell right here? Because we know that the sellers push the price down from here 50 pips, right? And so here's the thing I like to know. Here's what I want you to know. In my theory, you can always get 25 pips or 50 pips. Because the first time the price falls down, this is number one. Test number one, the price falls all the way down 50 pips. How do we know there's 50 pips? Let me show you how we know. Because in between the in between each of these lines is 25 pips. So the price fell, that's 25 pips, and it falls all the way down here to 50 pips. It comes all the way back, and look where it fell, 25 pips. Oh, what happened to my candles? All right, there we go. Put your coats on, y'all have a good day. I said put your coats on and y'all have a good day, please. Y'all ain't gonna miss the bus, are you? No, that's fine. What you got on is fine. That's fine. What you got on is fine. Just don't miss the bus. Where's Major? Oh, okay, I see him. He right here. He right here. Y'all have a good day. All right. So I forgot where it was. But so the price pushed down 50 pips and then it pushed down, I'm sorry, 25 to 50 pips, right? It comes back to this key level of 8,600 and it falls down 25 pips. Now, if you were waiting on a sell confirmation, you missed the trade. You missed it. You missed the trade, okay? And the way we use the ADX is the ADX will confirm also when it begins to cross at a key. See, you're already waiting for your expect. So I'm going to tell you how the best way to trade, okay? When you can anticipate what's going to happen and you're not really, this is your, the ADX is going to confirm. But what happened is, so this is yesterday, this blue session, this is yesterday during the New York session, right? During the New York session. So this is yesterday during the Asian session. So we normally do a live presentation around 7:30 to 9:30, right? We could have been anticipating. We would have saw blue candles here, and we would have saw this coming right here. And this is what some people call a teacup, where the price comes back and gives you that U. You see, we could have been anticipating the sale, and we would have saw this crossing up. So we would have knew, okay, yeah, the sellers are getting ready to come in and push the price down. So that's how I'm implementing the ADX. Now, the best way to use the ADX is to go to the 4-hour chart, and this is all in my opinion. So when you go to the 4-hour chart, so in the 4-hour chart, what we see here is both of these, the sellers and the buyers, are both under this 20 line. So we wouldn't have been able to take any trade based off the 4-hour chart because nobody is showing true dominance in the market. We don't see the buyers were in control or the sellers. But coming down to that 1-hour chart, we're able to see that around London session, the sellers came on in, right? Let me show you a, so here's a buy that I've been in this buy since Friday, I think. Now notice my buy that I'm in, I bought it right off this line. I don't know if you can tell that right here. This is a buy. I bought it off of this line because this is a even number of 120. And so when the sellers pushed the price all the way down and you saw it begin to range in this area, this is a clear indication that the price is not going any lower. It's a clear indication that Euro JPY does not want to go lower than the price value of 120 even, right? So we placed a buy on this. I can't remember when it was. It was either Thursday of last week or Friday of last week. And our prediction was that the price was going to bounce off of here, which it did. So this is last London session. This is not 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. 5 hours ago. This is 3 a.m. on Monday. I'm sorry, on Sunday night. This is Sunday night right here. That price pushed right back down to this price level, right? And then it bounces off. Now this buy happens late, right? So you bought right here, then the price pulled back on you. But luckily, because we are if you took this buy signal right here, you would have got in like right here. We got in down at this line though. That's what we got down in. One of my students who I'm actually personally training to make sure she knows everything that I know, she got 50 pips on this because her trade closed out. She bought from here and she closed out right here. Now I have mine at about 90 pips because I believe the price is actually going to come up here, and it actually has room to really come all the way up here, to be honest with you. But you know, I'm not going to be too greedy. But we bought from here, and when the price is ranging like this, or what they call consolidating, this is the best way to use my strategy. Okay, well, I'm actually show you. I can show you better on UCAD. Let's go to UCAD. On UCAD, so there's two strategies that we use during the Agimat. We use the ranging, where the price. Okay, I see I had a question. Let me go to this chat real quick. Hi, Marcus. I'm so sorry to worry you. Can you please send a link so you can download those session boxes? Yes, I will get the session boxes for you. Let me do that right now. I can't remember who I sent it to. I know how I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick because I've been having people ask me that. Trading for a living. And files. Okay, so I'm actually finna add this pip, this pip one right here. Let me see. I'm not trying to open it. I tell you what, I'm going to if you go, well, no, he got to add you, so it's gonna take too long. I downloaded both of them. This is the session boxes and the piptometer boxes. What I'll do is I'll drop both of these in the Telegram group. I'll drop both of them. I got to figure out how to do it. Let me see. Can I just drop it? No, I can't do it like that. I know I can email it. For the meantime, drop your email in the Telegram if you want the if you want this, the session indicator, the section boxes, and the piptometer, it's the piptometer. It counts your pips. Drop your email in the chat in the trade room, and I'll send it to you. Okay, that's what it will do. All right, because that's taking too much time. And this is a recorded session, and I want to make sure I get this a good recording. But so there's two ways to use the Agimat. Okay, in my personal opinion, there's three ways. You wait on a confirmation box, and number three, you bounce off the lines in a ranging market. Let's talk about that real quick. The ranging market goes like a zigzag. It doesn't go far. It just stays right there. Boom. Right? So that's the best way to trade with using my theory. When the price gets to a level that you saw it drop from, you get ready to sell. Okay, so it gets back up here, you get ready to sell again. Same thing, but it got down here, so you buy from right here. You buy from right here. You buy from right here. And this was a good buy, okay? And the other way is when it's not ranging, when it's trending, like trending up, all you got to do is just confirm the ADX, whichever one is on top. We're taking buy. If the blue is on top, we're taking the buy signals, or we're buying from the line, should I say. We don't really wait on the signals. I don't wait on these boxes. The boxes are late. But I buy from the line. Like we bought this trade right here, and we took, this is the UCAD that we were talking about. We had a UCAD trade that we took, right? Now, in theory, based on my, I see you guys are dropping your thing in the chat. I will get that to you, okay? In theory, what happens is, my personal theory is, you see how the price got right here at this 13, it's 13.2. I'm sorry, yeah, that's 13.2. The price got right here at 13.2 and it dropped for 50 pips. In theory, if the price gets back to this, which it did, it got back to here, you would expect for it to give you at least 25 pips right there, but that didn't happen. Why didn't that happen? Well, here's why. Because the blue was on top. So the buyers, as long as the buyers are on top, and I drew over that so you can't see that it's blue, but as long as the buyers, the blue is on top, that means the buyers are in control. So instead of placing a sell at this line, we placed a buy, right? We placed a buy, and we caught 50 pips on this trade, right? Now, notice what's happening in live time. In live time, the red is now on top. Now, we've missed the line entry because, let me get my cursor. So the line entry would have been to bounce off of this 1330, this 1330, to bounce off that line, right? So the sellers have came back in, and this is the first time it's been on top. If you look, the sellers have been below, still below, and the sellers finally peak up over the line. So we see that the sellers are in control. What I want to see personally on UCAD, because UCAD, let's look at the daily. See, UCAD is actually approaching on the daily. It's approaching this 1333, right? So what I'm looking for UCAD to do, UCAD is one of my favorite new pairs. I trade them all though. I'm looking for UCAD to come up here and dance around a little bit and then drop off again. That's what I'm looking for with UCAD. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be selling UCAD. I'm going to be selling it, but not now, because right now on the daily, look who's in control. The blue has been on top. So what I'm gonna wait for on UCAD, and I'm gonna swing trade this one. This is gonna be a trade I'm gonna hold for a long time. Okay. What I'm looking for, because if you pay attention, we're in a downtrend. If you pay attention how the high, this is kind of going this way, it's headed down. So right now is a good time to put a small 10-cent trade in, put your stop loss about 50 pips somewhere up in this area. But I'm going to wait. I'm personally going to wait until I see some red sellers up in here, and I'm going to wait for this to come up here to show that they're in. Because if you see what happened right here when this red came above, you see what happens? Then the red took control, and it took control right at this line right here. Everything happens at a price. It happens at a price. It doesn't happen at these boxes. That's not when it happens. It happens right at this price right here. This is what a price, this is 1315. 1315, the sellers say, okay, we're gonna sell at 1315, and they push the price down, right? And what did the buyers come in right here to push this price up? You see how the blue crosses over right here? What did they cross over? They crossed over at this price line, this 1300 even. It crosses over, and it's been pushing up ever since. So on UCAD, right now, I'm either going to sell it at 1333, or I'm going to sell it at this 13. This would be, what would it be? It's 25 pips more. So at this level right here, 13,325. I'm looking to sell it at 1333 or 1333.25. That's what I'm looking for. Let me just make sure I haven't missed any key questions. I'm looking at the chat right now. Hold on, real quick. Got the email address from Reginald. Got an email address from Glenson. Thank you, Emil Market, even though I can't hear you properly because of, okay, cool. All right, got you. Need the indicator. Got you. Okay, cool. All right. So, all right, let's take some New York trades, okay? Now it's time to take some trades. That's why y'all came. Y'all didn't come to hear me talk. So I'm gonna buy this UCAD. I'm gonna buy it. The reason why I'm gonna buy it is because this blue is pushing up, and I know that we're in an uptrend on UCAD, and I'm gonna put my take profit right here. My take profit is going right up under the line, right up under the line. My stop loss is gonna go up under this line. Now we're late because I like taking the buys and the sells right off the line. So we are 5 pips late. Okay, we're 5 pips late, but this is a great indication that the buyers are in control. And we know the buyers are in control because we see that this is an obvious uptrend anyway. The buyers are in control. This is just prices wanting to go up. And remember, we're looking to sell around this area, but it's not going to fall straight down. It's going to get up here and consolidate for a little while. and then it's going to drop off a little bit later on. It's not going to drop straight now. It doesn't happen like that. And if it happened like that, we would be rich. Because like this trade that I'm in right now, we've been in this trade. Let me see. I can tell you how long we've been in this trade. EJ, this was taken on 130. So this trade was taken right here. That's how long we've been in this trade. So let me show you. 130 means we got in this trade. We take our trades during the Asian session. So we took this buy right here. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I don't even use this thing. I don't even know why I got it. But notice we took this buy right here. This is good stuff, y'all. I don't know how you've been trading in your life. I don't know who's been training you. I don't know what they've been telling you, but if you don't trade like this, you're not trading right. This is how you should trade. Trust me. So when I saw these sellers push this thing all the way down, and I saw that the price bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced, here we are doing my session. I told them we placed a buy right off of this line, right? This is the buy line, right? This is where we bought it. Look where we put our stop loss. So we didn't put our stop loss at the next line. We always put it about 5 pips below the next market line, the next price, right? And so since January 30th, here we are 5 days later. 5 days later, the price bounced around, came down. It came up. We were 25 pips in positive. It danced, came back down to the line, right? And then it bounced back up. We 25 pips positive. Now you could take your profit at 25 pips, because here's what you need to know. The market is going to give you 25 pips. If you get in the right direction, you're going to get 25 pips because it's going to go to the next line. It comes right back down. What does it do? Now it gives us 25, and now we're at 50 pips, right? To be honest with you, this thing is going up here. But I got my stop loss, my take profit right here, because I'm going to get out of this trade as soon as it hits that, right? But if you're not trading like this, anything else is wrong. And I can't really say that, but I could say personally, because I've traded so many different ways. I bought all the indicators. I did 100 different strategies. Now notice, I haven't talked about, oh, we got in because the box came. Oh, we got in because the box came. No, we didn't. We see the price action stops at this price line. This is our actual price line where the big boys are waiting for the price to play out. And so here's another prime example. You see how the price hung around this 120 for 24. So almost 8 days, the price just hung around right here. And now we see that the buyers say, okay, now it's time to go. And see, they've cleared all of this. All of this is what they were waiting to clear. Now that they've cleared it, what's going to happen is the price is going to come back down, retest it, and keep going up. If you're not trading like this, you're trading the wrong way. That's why most of you probably have the Agimat. I'm sure you do. But if you don't have it, make sure you buy it from me. I'll give you a one-on-one, help you set up your charts and everything. Hold on, wait. Let me. Gotta mute somebody real quick. Mute all. currently, current, and new participants. Yes. Okay, so everybody's muted for right now, okay? Had some noise come in. Let me look at these questions real quick in the chat. So even if the red box says sell, you still going with the trend, correct? Let me go back. Let me answer Reginald's question. So yeah, so I don't pay attention to the boxes. The only time this is okay. So Reginald, I'm answering your question. This is when I pay attention to the boxes on the 4 hour, right? So this 4 hour happened. This signal right here happened on the 4 hour, and it happened on the 31st, right? Notice how the price has danced around like we were just saying, and then you got to buy. So at this point, I know I'm looking for buy opportunities. So I'm not selling. Now, if you go back to the 1 hour, if you go back to the 1 hour, you had opportunities to sell. So it's not that you have to stay with the trend, because if you use my technique, if you see what this price fell right here, the next time the price comes back up here, you can sell it again. And the next time the price comes back up here, you can sell it again. And next time the price comes back up here, you can sell it again. But ultimately, as a trader, you know, because the price is bouncing on this line, that the price is not going, it's trying to show us we can't go any lower. So we're looking for an opportunity to catch it from the bottom so we can take it up, as we're doing in a trade that I called on January 30th. I called this trade on January 30th. We're still in this trade because I know the price action. They tried to break through this 120. They couldn't do it. So now the buyers are pushing the price up. Thusly, we're winning this trade. And if you go on the 4 hour chart, you got your confirmation on, I don't know when this confirmation came. Okay, on the 31st. It came on the 31st. Now, the confirmations are good on the higher time frame if you're a swing trader and you know what you're doing. Okay, they're good. Because the last time we got a sell signal right here, right? Look how the price fell down. Now, look. The price falls from this line. You see how it fell, it fell, it fell. It comes back to this line again. It pushes up for 25 pips, right? Now, this is how we would have took this trade in my class. We would have saw that this is a good place to place a sale, a good place to place a sale, a good place to place a sale, right? We would have entered a sale right here. We would have put our stop loss right here. And so the price would have came here, rejected, came down, and gave us 25 pips. We would have won that trade, okay? Then the price only goes up 25 pips, and it falls all the way down to this line, right? And that's your last 4 hour sell signal. We get our first buy signal. So what do you expect is going to happen? Well, it's actually, price is going to probably come somewhere up in here, to be honest with you. You can swing that for a long time. Let me clear up this and I'll tell you real quick. Yeah. See, this thick line is that 120, right? This 120 is a very strong level. You see how it bounced up right here, bounces, comes back down. Yeah, we could at least, to be safe, we can put it right here. And the reason why we do that is you look over here, this is where the price hesitated. So we're approaching that level again. So we know the price is going to come there. All right, so we took one trade already, right? What trade was that? The UCAD. We took a buy. Yeah, we took a buy right here. Why did we take a buy? Because this is an uptrend and we're bouncing off this line. If you see during the London session, during the Asian session, we reached this 1333 and it pushed down. Okay. So what we're looking for to happen is we're looking for M formation to come right here, and we're prepared to sell if it comes back to this line. So not only is this our take profit for our buy, but it's also a sell opportunity to give us that double top and start coming down. Okay, let's take one more trade and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me see. Let me go back to the chat. That's right, I was answering questions. So I answered Reginald's question. So even okay, hey Marcus, email me. Indicate, got you. I'm gonna email everybody's that put their email in there. Shay, got you. All right, Reginald, I was told not to trade while the price is ranging, consolidating, and to wait for breakout. Should I disregard the instructions? Reginald, so let me just first say this. I am not a financial advisor. That's a great question, and I love the engagement. That's the one thing I like about this class is you guys bring some of the greatest questions, and it shows me how broad your experience is and how broad your how much you want to learn. So that's great. So let's go back to, that's what I was told when I was trading too, right? Let me tell you, the best time to trade is when the market is ranging. And I'm gonna show you a prime example. Oh, okay. So Reginald brings up a great question. Right? I don't know if y'all can see, but I can see his chat. The chat, I'm gonna read his question one more time, and this is good for YouTube. So Reginald, I'm reading your question again. Reginald says, I was told not to trade while the price is ranging, consolidating, which means consolidation, and to wait for the breakout. Should I disregard those instructions? Okay, so let me just go and tell you that was correct and it was not correct, because there's no one way to trade. Because there are people that say, no, I don't trade when the market is consolidating. And what consolidating means for the new people, this is consolidation that you see on your screen, okay? I'm gonna show it to you real quick. And I'm finna show you why he's correct and why he's not correct. So they told you right and they told you wrong. Okay, I'm finna show you why. Okay. So let's show you, this is when the market is trending. Okay. So when the market is trending, what happened was this price came up here and it gave us that M formation. This is the same M formation that we're looking for on the UCAD trade. Remember, we put a buy like right in here. We're hoping that the price comes back here. And what we're hoping for on the UCAD trade is that the price calms down like this. This is a trending market, Reginald, where you get in on the pullbacks, you sell right here, drop. You get in on the pullbacks, sell right here, drop. You get in on the pullback, you sell right here, drop. Now, here's what you have to notice. This drop barely takes out this low. It dropped all the way down from here, and every time it dropped and pulled back, the next low took out the previous low. See, it pulled up and it keeps going. But this time, when you sell it, it barely takes it out. So what we have is a W. And here's a good place to place a buy. And then you're hoping that the price is going to go up here, right? Because now we're in a different trend. So this is why the person who told you that was right, and they're wrong. They say the best time is to trade during a trending market. Yes, trending markets are, it's kind of like the EJ trade that I'm in right now, that I'm waiting for the price to just keep going up because I caught the bottom, right? Here's why they're wrong, though. This is why they're wrong. I just showed you why they were right, because this is the trend. This is why they're wrong. There's so much money to be made in a ranging market. What is a ranging market? You may be asking. Well, I'm sure you know, but for people who don't know this, watching via YouTube, and those who are watching on Facebook, ranging market is when the market ping pongs in between 25 to 50 pips. See how the price is not really trending up or down? It's just going sideways. This is where I make the majority of my money from, because it's predictable to where the price is going to turn around. Let me show you why. Hence my strategy. So seeing that the sellers push the price down right here, the next time the price gets to this level, we can already anticipate a sell-off. And what happens? So the price gets back to this line, and what happens? We sell from here. Now this is during the Asian session. We sell, we place our sell, and look what happens. We get about 40 something pips. That's about 43. I'm sorry, it's about 46 pips, right? But what else do we know though? Let's just deal with the selling. We'll deal with the selling, okay? So the price fell from here, this line. This is test number 1. This is test number 2. Test number 3. What happens? The price gets to this level. We place another sell. What happens? Price falls. So 2 times, this is test number 1, but this is our first sell trade right here. So this is the first sell trade right here. And we made 40 something pips. This is our second trade right here. We made about 30 pips. Now, the reason why I like ranging is because not only can you sell it, but you can buy it, because you have 2 sets of, the range is like a tennis court. It's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? So we see how the price stops right. Look at how the price, look. So the sellers try to push it down, and they fail to complete the full cycle of getting it to the line. So they come back the next Asian session, and let me clear it up. They push it right to the line. And I'm whispering because this is a secret. So look, they push it, right? And they fail to push it all the way. Come back during the New York session, and then they aggressively complete. They have to complete it and get it to that. Yes, I'm here. They have to complete it and get it to this line and get it right to the line, right? So what are we going to do? We're going to watch this price. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind, right? What we're going to do, if you trade with Marcus, we know that the price is going to bounce. So this is number 1. So during the Asian session, we place our buy right here, right? This is where we place our buy. And where's our stop loss? Our stop loss is right here. So we're in drawdown for about 50 pips for 2 hours. And then what happens? It pushes right back up. Now notice it didn't complete the cycle. It didn't give us the 50 pips, but it gave us 25 pips. And if you stayed in the trade, it gives you the 50 pips. So this is trade number 1 that we take, because this is the first time the price pushes off this line. This is our first trade though. But look what happens in the next Asian session, guys. I can't make this stuff up. This is why I like the Agimat. These boxes, I don't really even pay attention to them. But the price comes right back down during the Asian session to this line. This is trade number 2. We get our 25 pips. If you hold the trade, you get your whole 50 pips, right? Now this is where it gets exciting. Now the price comes back down to the same line again. Now we don't trade during the during the London or the New York session right now. We only trade during the Asian session, but I'm going to change it up. So this is trade number 3. Let's just say we were trading during the New York and London session. Trade number 3 happens at this line. Our stop loss, we place buy right here. Our stop loss is down here. Look at what happens. It bounces off and gives you another 50 pips. But look, it continues to do it. This is the same line. So Reginald, great question. This is so this was trade number 3. This would be trade number 4. Our stop loss is down here. It dances around, gives you the full 50 pips right there. Same line, bounces off that line. So that's a great question. And then it finally breaks through, right? So trending markets are, if you catch a good trend, like what I got right here, like this ain't even a trend, but it's gonna be a trend. Yeah, I remember I was up 50 pips, now I'm up 60. Why? Why am I up 60 pips? Because I caught it at this line. And I'm hoping, let me change this. We're hoping that the price does this on this buy. Now, I never held a trade past 75 pips. Never. Never. But I've only learned this method for the last 2-3 months. This is new to me. I'm really new at trading. You know, I mean, I'm not new. I started in 2017. Or was it 2018? Let me see. No, it was May 2018. So I'm really new at this, but because I'm using the lines, it makes me almost seem as though I'm a professional. And I am a professional because I do get money and I withdraw, but I'm way ahead of my time because I'm using these lines, you know. And this is a ranging market right here, Reginald. But you could have bought from this line, sold from this line, bought from this line, sold from this line. When the price stops and range like this, there's going to be a breakout. Let me ask you this, Reginald. If there's a breakout, do you want to catch it when it breaks out, or do you want to catch it from the bottom? Because that's what I did. I caught this breakout from the bottom. And your mentor or whoever told you, they would have told you to get into this buy. Right. Let me go down to a lower chart, a lower time frame. If you listen to the person who's mentoring you, or who you're listening to, or class you're going to, they would have told you to place your buy right here when it breaks out, right? So guess You would have won because it would have broke out. And right now you would be up 20 pips, 23 pips if you buy the breakout. I don't like buying the breakout. It's okay to buy the breakout. There's nothing wrong with buying the breakout. I actually did a breakout trade yesterday on UCAD. So there's nothing wrong with it. But in a ranging market, I'd rather buy the bottom because where if you buy the breakout, yeah, you up 20 pips, but you're up 20 pips, but I'm up 60 pips because I bought it at the bottom of the range. Buy low, sell high. Y'all ever heard that term before? Buy low, sell high. And if you pay attention to my ADX, even on the 1 hour, I'm looking for this to do this. See, it's all about if you can anticipate what the price is going to do based on data that's already on your chart. That's what makes you a better trader. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, at this point, if they took the lines away from me and I had to trade on a naked chart, I could, because I see that this is ranging, right? This is a naked chart. But it's just so much easier with the lines there. Because now I know that, oh, I could call out the number. Down to the number, I could just tell my whole team and tell everybody that's in the Telegram, yo, watch for 120. Watch for it to buy at 120. They're trying to break out. And look what they did. They broke out and they cleared. Let me use mine. They broke out and cleared all of this level right here, right? And if you pay attention, when they broke out, they came back. You see that red right there? They tested this 120.5. And in my personal opinion, this, I almost just said a curse word. This is getting ready to go to the moon, because this red indicates, let's just test this price really quick. And then you see blues come, and I'm not a fortune teller. If I was, I wouldn't even be talking to y'all. I'd be a billionaire. I'm not a fortune teller, but the Agimat has really changed my life. And watch this. How many times have we talked about these boxes? We ain't talked about these boxes at all, really, because they don't matter. Because if you get in on the box, let's talk about the boxes real quick. Let's talk about the boxes real quick. So like if you got in on this sell trade during the London session, the boxes only show up after the close of the candle. And these are 1 hour candles. So this happened at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. You get that candle closed at 5 in the morning, right? And so as soon as it closes, it jumps to this next candle. So this is where you selling that right here. Because you don't get, this box does not show up until the candle closes. So at 5 a.m., this candle closes. You got your confirmation box. You jump immediately to this next candle. And this is the 5:01 candle. This is really the 6 o'clock candle, right? Now you're in this sale and you're excited. And then look what happened. You get your 3 pips. It goes against you. You got your 10 pips. But then if you didn't close out your trade, because who wants 10 pips? Don't nobody want no 10 pips. I know 10 pips can change your life depending on how much you're trading. But my theory is 25 to 50 pips, because we know that the market is moving in increments of 25 to 50 pips. So you put your sell in right there. And now the buyers is like, no, we're going the other way. So that's why I don't use the boxes. I use boxes because the boxes are late. Now, even here, yesterday during the New York session, you got your buy right here. This was at 3. Let me see, because this is 4, 3, 2, 1 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you got a buy signal right here, right? So you got your 6 pips. It drops down on you. And if you're in that same buy, you're up 60 pips. I mean, 46 pips. So it's not that the boxes are bad. It's just, you know, they're late. This was actually a good buy. And it's a good buy because we know that the price is trying to go up anyway. Whenever the price ranges, we know that there's going to be a breakout. And if it did a long drop off, more than likely the breakout is going to happen to the upside. And that's why we don't use the boxes. I'm going to open up for questions because I don't, wait, how many trades did we take? Let me see. We only took 1 trade, I think. Let me see. Where did I know? Okay, cool. Giovi, he just texted me. He says, wow, thank you. I get it now. Having an aha moment. Yeah, so listen, that was my aha moment, right? When I began to see that the price is not randomly moving. Like there is a big bank and institution that says we're going to buy at this number, we're going to sell at this number, and they do it at least so they do it the first time and then they come back to that same number, and 80% of the time they do it again. So if you can just use the data that's on your chart to make your decisions, and then if you add in your indicators to help you with what you already anticipate is going to happen, that's how you become a successful trader. Any other questions? Oh yeah, that's right, we only took 1 trade. Let me see. Let's take another trade. I get into teaching mode and forget that y'all want to take trades. See, like, remember we took this buy trade, right? We're only up 20 pips, right? I'm sorry, 2 pips. I'm saying 20 pips because I get $10 per pip. So I'm up 20, 30 bucks right now. Now, why are we in this buy trade? Do y'all know why? Because, Reginald, we're in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend. And the price goes up, pulls back a little bit. Goes up, pulls back. Goes up, pulls back. Goes up, pulls back. Goes up, and it pulls back. But this big bullish push up right here, it indicates that I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. And we already discussed this, but repetition is how I learn. This right here is going to be a double top. So we placed a buy, and we're hoping that the price gives us that M for the W top, and we're looking for a sell-off on the UCAD. So this is some good information. This is some good information, bro. I mean, I don't know where y'all learning y'all stuff from. People pay thousands of dollars to try to understand the market. I'm giving this away for free. If you took that trade with me, you're up 3.4 pips if you took that trade with me. Let's take another trade. And see, I look for my trades on the 1 hour because I'm looking for ranging first. So here's a prime example right here, guys. In this NJ, so on the 31st, the price falls down and it pushes up for 25 pips, right? Yesterday during the Asian session, it comes back down to that same price and it gives us our W. And where's this price going to stop at? Well, all you got to do, we're anticipating, we could actually buy this, but I don't like buying breakouts. And to be honest with you, on the 4-hour chart, the ADX probably shows that the sellers are in control. Let's see. Oh, the buyers are in control. This is a good buy. This is a great buy out there. And again, I'm not a financial advisor on the New Zealand dollar and the JPY. This is a good buy because we see that the buyers are in control, and even your Maxwell equation is showing you that we're going up for the long run. It's been dropping off for a little while too. And this even number of 700 or 70, that's a good round even number to say we ain't going past here. Let's go to the daily chart and see. Oh yeah, that's a great number to buy from. Let me show you why. Because if you look, the price was this line, this solid line right here. This is the 70. Pay attention. The price gets up to this level and it finally breaks through, gives us our M formation, and it's coming down back to the 70. So this is actually a great place to be looking to buy because it was previous resistance and it breaks through, comes back and tests that 70, and we're headed up. We're headed up. So that's a good buy. Let's go down to the 1 hour and make it make sense. Yeah. And it's right here at this 70.5 right now. So we have missed 50 pips. We've missed 50 pips. So if you were going to buy this, I'm not going to do this in my live account. I'm doing this just for the illustration. We're going to buy it right here. And the stop loss is going to come right here. Take profit is either going to be 25 pips or 50. So we'll leave it at 50 pips. Because I think it's, yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're going up. Because on the 4 hour, the buyers are in control. See, on the 4 hour, the buyers are in control. And you got your, so when did the Agimat tell you to buy this? Agimat told you to buy it right here. So you would have been 6 pips positive. But the way we trade, we buy, we would have bought it from down here. We would be 50 pips. We just missed the trade. But this looks as though it's going to keep going though. Because it's been dropping off for a little while. It's been dropping off for a little while. And this ranged and it pushed up, so it cleared this number right here. And I'm looking for this to happen. So that's 2 trades. Let me see if Reginald's still on. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let me see. Reg is still on. I'm finna look at a pair and I want you to tell me what we should do. This is an interactive class. We all gonna be rich. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. Trust me. Y'all get it. Y'all see exactly what I see. Y'all see exactly what I see. That's why Giove had the aha moment, because y'all see it. Reg is still there. Do you have the capabilities of talking, Reg? Like, can you talk? Are you in an area where you can talk? Let me see. You chef. This U chef looks like a good place to sell it, though. Let me see. If you see the price is approaching this 9,700. The last time it hit that 9,700, it fell to the ground for almost 75 pips. So typically what's going to happen is with UCHF, the US is pretty strong right now. So we'll probably get buyers pushing all the way up to this zone in here. And then after it gets to that zone, we should look for some sellers to come in and push us down at least to this line right here. Clear. Let's see. We got 2 trades on the board right now, and you don't have to even over trade with this. Yes, you can talk. Cool. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna see how good my teaching is, because I want you to tell me what you see on the chart and what you would do. So this is GU. Tell me what you think is happening. I'm finna unmute you. Reg, tell me what you think is happening when you look at this chart. I got you unmuted. Tell me what you think is happening right now. You're unmuted, but I don't hear you. You're unmuted, but I don't hear you. Yeah, you're unmuted. I don't hear you though. Let's see. Oh, cool. Got you. All right. So Thomas, I unmuted you. Thomas, tell me what you think is happening with GU right now. Maybe. Oh, I got it. Maybe, let me see. I ain't hearing nobody. And what would you? Okay. So everybody's unmuted now, except for Shay, because I heard some noise in the back. Somebody tell me what you see. Just not all at once, or all at once. Somebody tell me, what do you see? Okay, there go Reg. Tell me what you see with GU right now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, well, from the looks of it, it looks like it hit a line, and it looks like it's gonna come back. It looks like it's coming back down.
Okay.
So I would say it looks like it's coming back down. Is that true or no?
I'm glad you said that. But in my opinion, it could drop down for 25 pips at this level, because the level that it's at right now, if you see over here, it dropped for 25 pips right here. It dropped for 25 pips right here. It dropped for 25 pips right here, right? And then we get this big explosion that happens, and it comes back down to that same level, right? So I see why you say it looks like it's going to drop down for 25 pips, because it looks like it's going to repeat the same thing, right? So this is a good place to place a sell trade for 25 pips. But me personally, because I see that the sellers already tried to even take the price lower, let me show you how I read it. The sellers came in, and if you weren't careful, you would have thought, okay, we're going below 1,300, because the sellers successfully closed 50 pips below. And then all of a sudden, we see the buyers come back and be like, psych. So this is a good little 25 pip. But ultimately, this, in my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, in my personal opinion, it looks as though the buyers are really in control, because the sellers cleared it and the buyers have pushed them right back to this 1,300 line, and we're up 25 pips. So this is a good breakout trade to where the trade looks like it might want to come up this way. But yes, this is a good place. And to see if you can get in a sale, I'll show you what you do. If you're a day trader, see, I'm not a day trader, I'm an intraday trader. I set my trades and walk away. But if you're like a day trader, you sitting there watching, you play on this 15-minute chart and this 5-minute chart, And see what you're waiting on this 15-minute chart is you're waiting on the ADX to cross up. I'm sorry, wrong color. Let me clear that. Reg, what you're waiting on, if you're a day trader, you're waiting on this red to cross up to show that the sellers are in control, because this exhaustion candles, this is a good place to probably place a sale for the price to bounce down right in here. It's a good place, but GPP moves crazy too. I hate trading GPP pairs because they move. Like, look at this, and turn right back around. Like, only a GPP pair could do that. But this would actually have been a good pair to buy from here, and you sell off the retracement right here. But you're waiting for.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Does this strategy also work on the 15-minute? You would probably call this scalping on the 15-minute?
Absolutely. See, this is how I used to trade. I used to trade on a 15-minute and a 5-minute, and I used to have to sit here and wait and watch it and all that kind of stuff. But yes, so even on the 5-minute, you can kind of see that the buyers have been pushing it up. They push it up and they push it up one more time. And what you see before you right now is rejection candles. These little small little stars. It shows that the buying pressure may be over. And so it might be a good time to place a sale right here, right now, and expect for the price to at least come right here. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't really scalp that much anymore because I lost a lot of money doing that. A whole lot of money scalping. But yes, let's see what's going on the 1-minute chart real quick, because 1-minute chart is a good time to enter if you're looking for a sale. So like if you're anticipating a sale, right? So you go down on the 5-minute and the 1-minute, and it's taking my screen a little time to catch up. So like right here, right? So like if you were anticipating a sale, you see how the price pushed above? This would have been a good time to go with the confirmation, and you would have caught this right here, and you would have been up 8 pips if you want to scalp. But you're already anticipating the sale based on a higher time frame. So this is when it's good to use the confirmation box on the 1-minute and the 5-minute. If you're anticipating a sale, if you're anticipating a buy. But even on this 1-minute, this looks kind of scary because it looks like it's heading in the uptrend. So I wouldn't sell that. And see, I don't scalp. So you see how the price, it rests and it's about to break above. See, if this candle right here breaks above this candle right here, it's going to continue up. It's going to continue up. And there's a wedge. If you see that wedge, that breakout, right now the price is wedged. And if it breaks this wedge, this is a good place to put a buy. Because ultimately, just like I said, we're expecting the price to, in the long term, to go up, because you even see that the buyers are in control, you see, because the buyers are on top. Let's go to another pair. But this is a good place to place a buy, guys. If you want to buy this, let me go back down to that. Clear this chart real quick. If you want to buy this, I will buy it right now. I will place my stop loss right here. I will place my take profit right at that star right there. And that's a quick little 18 pips if you were going to buy that. And put your stop loss down here. And even if the price pulls back on you, it's going to pull back to just 1300 and it's going to continue up. Okay, so let's go to another trade real quick. I don't like the euro USD. It's the most traded pair. I don't like it. GOV, what country are you from?
Ooh.
Okay. This looks very interesting. This looks very interesting. I guess. All right, I gotta take Marcus's check. I'll take it to him. It's a mess. See how these sellers push down from here. Trading. And I'm with my team. So it's back at this level right here. But the buyers are in control right now. But this is a good place to place a sell if it gets up to this level. So the price can come down here.
I had another question.
Yes, sir.
So before you place this sale, are you waiting for the ADX, for the red line to go, for the sellers to get in control before you place that sale, or would you just anticipate because it looks like, you know, it's hit that resistance, that resistance level?
Great question. So before I lost, last week I lost a lot of trades that were trending, and I was just placing the sell trade because I was just anticipating that that's what was going to happen. So that's still a way that I trade, because ultimately this price line right here, this, what's that, 1925? 1925 has shown me 1, 2, and we're reaching it for the third time. So there's nothing wrong with placing a sell trade right here once the price gets there and not even looking down here, right? Because I'm on the 1 hour, remember? I'm on the 1 hour. I would still safely put my stop loss here, place my sell trade here, put my take profit right here or right here, right? But when you go to the 4 hour, you're going to see that the buyers are in control right now. See? And on the bigger scale of things, although the price did fall from here last time, right now, the buyers, the blue candles are bigger than these little red candles. So what could happen, Reginald, is we'll see the price hesitate for a little while right here. But because this is so, the sellers are asleep, right? So no, if I'm saving my money, I'm not just going to blindly place a sell there anymore, because I used to use the ADX when I used to scalp, but now I see that you use this ADX and wait, because if you look, the price is going to range around this level. You see how this didn't really go nowhere? It ranged. You see what I'm saying? So waiting on the candles to start to range again. And if the candles are ranging, yeah, I'll place it. But it ain't ranging right here. See, look, okay, so look, here's a prime example. You see how the sellers and the buyers are under, see how it's, both of them are under right here. And you see how it's ranging? See?
Mm-hmm.
Right here, it's not ranging. The buyers are in control. So until both of these are ranging and they're tangled up, then I'll place a sell. But right now, it looks like this price is going to keep going up, at least to there, if that answered your question. But we'll take one more trade and then I'm out. I gotta go to my kids' school. Oh wait, I see some questions. Yes, one moment. Okay, Glenson Sampson said buy. ADX also shows buy. So I guess you were talking about something else. Wow. So I'm a lady from the Netherlands, originally from the Caribbean. Gotcha. All right. Okay. I just got in. What trades did we take so far? Yeah, Antonio, I'm about to get off because I got to take some business, but we took a UCAD buy right here. And we bought from, and we're in this trade. We're only one pip up, so it's not too late. We bought this UCAD. If you go down to the 5-minute chart, you can see this perfectly, right? We bought because we anticipate a bounce, and right now it's turning back around, but we anticipate the price is going to come up here. That's what we anticipate. We don't know, but that's what trade we took. And then did we take? No, we didn't take. Oh, dog, we only took one trade. Oh, we only took one trade. But anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube so some other people can come and see. And if you know any other Agimat traders or any other people who just want to learn how to trade and make it easy, man, bring them here, man. This is the easiest way. We're doing it for free. We're trying to build something huge, humongous. We started this thing at the beginning of the year. And I'm committing to see what happens for a whole year. So I'm trying to connect with you guys all over the country and make this Agimat group as big as possible because people are winning. We're winning trades, like literally. I got this one lady who I'm personally making sure she didn't know nothing about trading. She's already won at 300 pips since the beginning of the year. And using these methods, okay? And I'm using her as my personal guinea pig to prove that you can be brand new and don't even have to know anything about trading. If you can just say, oh, if it bounced from that line, it'll bounce again. That's all we're doing, just bouncing them from the line. So I'll be back on. We'll do some trading tonight between the hours of 7:30 Eastern Standard Time and 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do another trading session, but I'm gonna go for now because I got some stuff to do. Saw some chats go through. Yes, thank you. I got in. What trades did you take so far? Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate it. And from India, trying to understand Forex, not yet earning, please send email regarding files. Yes. I'm going to save this chat right now so I can email everyone those indicators and glimpsing from the email. If you haven't bought the Agimat, you won't understand what we're talking about. If you buy it from me, directly, I will give you a personal one-on-one. I'll set up your charts and everything and show you exactly what I do. So I'm actually going to put my link in the description so you can buy it if you haven't bought it yet. Let me see. Is it on here? I thought it was. There it is. It won't let me. Well, okay, cool. I can't copy it. Let me see. Hold on, wait. I know what I could do. This is what I do. All right. All right, there's my link in the chat to buy. Oh, that was properly. I need to go to everyone. Save the chat. Did y'all see that? Are y'all seeing my link in the chat? Because it just says oh no, I fixed it. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. So Glenn said I just put my link there. If you click on the link, what's gonna happen is you hit the link and it's gonna take you to this introduction of the Agimat. It shows you Dennis how they use it, and you hit get Agimat, right? And it's going to take you to get the Agimat. Okay, what you want to do is it's going to tell you to put in your license, your account number. You want to put in two account numbers. You want to put in a demo account and a live account. Okay, so put two account numbers here and then just fill out the rest of the information. Okay, but make sure you got to have a live account and a demo account. Okay, and once you buy that this way, I will personally, because they pay me a commission when you buy it from me, I will personally help you set up your account. I mean your Agimat to look just like mine. Okay, I will personally help you do that, and you can. Not that I'm just some genius or whatever, but you know, I mean I know a little something. Okay, all right. So guys, I'm out, and can I say something real quick? Maybe off topic, but the Agimat. Yes, it is. I don't. Yeah, I've been calling it the Agimat forever. You know, I have, but it is pronounced differently. But you know, whatever, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I don't care. Let's see. That's funny. It's so how's it pronounced? Let's see. Agi. Oh, I got Matt in there. Wow, I spelled it wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, guess what? Let me tell you something. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. This is what really matter right here. You see that? This is what matters right here. You see that? Spell it wrong all day, but you see that? That's what matters. So there you go. Wait, what trade? We in a trade right now that's up $50. Let me see. I'm curious. Wait. Oh, did I tell y'all to buy NJ? Oh, so that's the other trade we were in then. Let's see. Why did I tell y'all about that? Yeah, because we're looking forward to breakout. So anyway, I pronounced it wrong, but however, I'm winning. All right, man. I'm gonna see y'all tonight. Make sure y'all tune in tonight at between 7:30 and 9:30. You know, and once I get it big enough to where I have enough of you guys that know what's going on, we're gonna build a team where other people are gonna help me present, so we can have a schedule, so it'll be right on that time. But right now, I'm doing all this by myself, and I need some help. So those of you who are learning and you want to be a part of the actual growth of this, and you know, we're gonna find a way to monetize it and everything, and I'll share commissions and everything. I wouldn't want to build it big, okay? But anyway, man, y'all have a nice day, man, and I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, y'all take it easy. Make sure you stay connected in the group chat and everything. Y'all be good.